on to the promotion mix. In this module, we will define and discuss the role of each element in the promotion mix, which includes advertising, public relations, personal selling, and sales promotion. We'll also learn more about the advertising plan development process and key performance indicators or KPIs associated with measuring campaign success. Lastly, we'll end on the topic of sales, promotion, advertising, and the personal selling process. So let's get started. The first component of the promotion mix is advertising. And advertising is best thought of as a paid communication message. So this is a advertisement or a communication message that we actually pay for as an organization. Now, it's often intended to reach a large audience. Think mass communication, meaning a TV advertisement placed on OTT streaming, while we can kind of narrow the target audience to receive, it still reaches a large audience within that landscape. So everyone viewing that channel at that time within the desired designated region will watch that advertisement. Think of an advertisement placed within traditional media, maybe a magazine. Every person that picks up that magazine, flips to that page, will see that ad, whether they are a desired targeted segment or not. So think of advertising as a paid advertisement or a paid communications that reaches a large audience. Advertisements can be one of two strategies. One, they can be product-based, meaning we are advertising a specific product or service. The second category is institutional, meaning that they are promoting the actual business or organization. One has a more product sales focus, whereas the other focuses on brand development, loyalty, and public relations within the consumer landscape. Now, when building an advertisement, we develop an advertising plan. And in each advertising plan, we set objectives, key goals, or strategies that we would like to implement to achieve. The advertising plan, you notice that it is an ecosystem once again. It begins with setting key objectives, so goals we would like to accomplish. We select whether we would like to do a comprehensive combined or a push or pull strategy. We develop a budget, how much we would like to spend on the advertising campaign based on the desired reach or impact. We have a strategy for implementation. We then execute the advertising plan develop. And lastly, that assessment approach to determine how successful we were in the advertising objectives set forth and the strategy put into place. Number one thing to remember are the KPIs. Remember, those key performance indicators are a direct result on both objectives and the assessment. So keeping those smart, specific, measurable, attainable, results-oriented, and time-specific as you develop KPIs for advertising plan objectives for later assessment. An overview of the advertising plan development process is included in the mini module. Now let's move to the second element in the promotions mix, which is public relations. Public relations is what we call earned media. Earned media means that it is essentially free. Public relations, we are trying to shape brand image and consumer perception around our overall organization. In public relations, we do a variety of things. Number one, we do storytelling. We share stories about the business, the About Us section, and really try to build consumer loyalty and preference around our brand image and our organization. And the second, not so favorable, is damage control. And this is when we step in with crisis communication when an event has occurred, maybe a product recall within our overall product landscape, and we try to shape or reshape the narrative around the current situation. This is the not so glamorous side of public relations, but essential to the overall makeup. Public relations plays a vital role within the promotions mix, especially as consumers are purchasing from businesses and organizations that connect to their core values. It's important that we tell the story behind the business to continue to connect and engage with our consumers, to encourage brand loyalty and consumer purchasing decisions. Moving into the third element of the promotion mix is personal selling. Remember, personal selling and sales teams really come into play with high involvement purchasing decisions. These are decisions that are often unique to your individual needs and require a salesperson to help educate you and drive you through that purchasing decision process. In this mini module, as well as in module graded assessments, you'll have the opportunity to learn from the Haynes Heating and Cooling team, an excellent team that does a great job of connecting relationship selling and personal selling within their sales model. Remember that personal selling is a one-on-one sales interaction with a customer. But relationship selling is really building that brand loyalty and becoming the trusted advisor to assist consumers as they move throughout the sales process. Now, personal selling tends to follow a set outline, and as you move through each step of the process, it begins with prospect and qualify. This is when you are looking at the overall targeted customer segments, but really what we call prospecting, or trying to qualify the best customers that align in that problem solution fit between your business, what your business products and services, the value you provide, and the needs, wants, and desires. Once a customer has been prospected or qualified, you then move into the pre-approach. In the Haynes Heating and Cooling example, this could be a phone call, an email, or maybe a networking opportunity where you meet that customer. The approach is where you actually set up the opportunity to review, see what you're working with, and to develop a customized solution to meet the unique needs of that customer. So it's a customized approach for every consumer in which you interact with. The presentation was where you pitch what you have to offer and kind of move through the consumer education and decision-making process. Objections, of course, everyone has questions. Maybe it's too expensive or not right now. This is a great Q&A opportunity to educate your consumer and continue to move through. It's back. The sales funnel. So really, bottom of the funnel marketing prior to purchase. And lastly, the closing moment. This is our purchase, our buy moment, where the consumer actually purchases the item, and then you move into the post-purchase or follow-up discussion. Remember, in a lot of high involvement decision-making opportunities, this post-purchase decision-making process or the follow-up is an essential element to customer experience and success with future sales. Now let's look at the last element and probably the most memorable in the promotions mix, and that is sales promotions. This can include your coupons, your loyalty-based app, or your add-on products. So a coupon is simply a discount. This is often a short-term sales strategy to increase sales or nudge customers to move through the bottom of the funnel to actually purchase. A coupon is a discount off of the product or service to encourage first-time consumer purchases, brand switching, or of course that nudge to continue to make a purchase. Now let's move to a premium or an add-on product, the Happy Meal. With the Happy Meal, consumers get what? A toy. And that toy is often connected to a new movie release or maybe a new hot item of interest within that targeted segment and user base. So this is a premium add-on. So in addition to purchasing your Happy Meal, you get for free the toy that comes with the purchase. So it's a great kind of co-competitive marketing strategy to increase sales. Loyalty programs, the Starbucks app, if you have it, you know it. A loyalty program is a great way to reward customers, but also give them promotions for increased loyalty. So the Starbucks reward points, the more you purchase, the more stars you receive. The more stars you receive, the more free product opportunities you may have. So loyalty apps, while it also helps you build your first person data, your primary data about your user base, it helps foster that 80-20 mix, so the 20% of your consumers that bring in 80% of your revenues, those brand enthusiasts. It's also a great opportunity to promote products and services and increase repeat purchases. These are just a few examples of the sales promotions included in this mini module. Continue to move through module content to learn more. This concludes our introduction to the promotions mix. Please move through the remaining mini module content as well as industry resources and graded assessments for completion.